football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see, a squad from the American, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous...
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Shakes off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rossi. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Zips it out to his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. FIU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
Smith dropping to pass. Got his man downfield.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Johnson looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Right on target this time. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Give to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Smith wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finding an escape route. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
He'll bring it out. It's Whitted. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And he was able to break 1 tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Losing yardage on that play. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Stanford overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Palo Alto, this Cardinal team has to be thrilled with this result. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play.
There he goes. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Johnson looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick completion on the out. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Tulsa with a fresh set of downs to start the fourth. Power football with the run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smith wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
The screen, and watch out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Smith dropping to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch, it's Rossi. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Gee. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rossi. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
Coming out with it, it's White. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. runs through the tackle. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Rossi. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Hey, there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.